Alright, I got cash now. Oh, the TV. Ah, whatever. I don't care too much about... don't care too much about things. Okay, so plan of attack. Deal with animals, check crops. Swing by forest, maybe? And then go befriend Linus. That's a fuck ton of eggs. And nobody's pulling from the hay inside anymore. Good. It's okay. I didn't need it that bad. Okay, so let's... egg. I really need to clean out my inventory some more. This is getting silly. And mostly obnoxious. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. We'll put the bait on the rod. I still got a ton of that left. Just a little bit of slime. I don't know if I need morel anymore. Yeah, I need a pig. Yeah, probably we'll go buy the pig and the sheep. I'll keep picking these up. We got honey and apricots. Oops. A lot of mixed seeds going on here. Okay. See when it rains so I can plan ahead. I mean, the nice thing is I don't really need to plan ahead. I can just kind of let things happen. Wish you would tell me if they had milk or not. I should probably just carry that bucket with me. Or, alternatively... Oh, apparently I'm carrying the bucket with me. Let's leave one of the chests outside for the time being. And this way we can just kind of cycle collect stuff. Yeah, so we want to upgrade the coop. Because I don't think it's deluxe yet. Well, let's see. They're probably not milkable yet. Yeah, no milk right now, so it looks like it's an every other day type thing. Well, that's okay. So we'll drop that off. We'll drop the cheese off. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the cheese. Okay, let's go see if I can find Linus. See if we can do some Operation Friendship stuff with him. Let's see. And then after that, we'll buy a pig. And then after that, I really don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Research for women, I guess. God, that sounds weird. But yeah, we want as many horseradishes as we can, because Linus apparently likes them. Linus, oh Linus, I've got many presents for you. So he likes honey. This is a great gift, thank you. Oh, you've already given him a gift today. Son of a bitch. Alright, So, we don't give him any more gifts, today. So in that case, we need to start, like, turbo stocking everybody. How do we want to do this? So option A... Okay, let's see if I can clear out my browser a little bit. It's getting a little full. And it's hard to navigate here. So we want to do... So we've got Linus, birthday. Oh, shit. I should probably pay attention to things like birthdays and whatnot. Whatever. Okay, so villagers. Is there an easy way of checking these things? The answer is no. Oh, interesting. You can't give gifts to Marlon or Gil. Interesting. Okay. File, new, spreadsheet. Let's see if I can just copy and paste these names into a spreadsheet. Okay, you know what? Seeing as you guys can't see this normally. There we go. Okay. Stalker Valley. Okay, so we want name. Name, gift. What else do we want to do? I mean, realistically, I'm probably just going to pick a couple of people to work with here. Gah. See if we can drop that. Okay. Let's put it, like, over here or something. Okay. So that's... these are the bachelors. So let's throw them at the bottom. So we're going to do bachelors. We're going to do bachelorettes. Okay. So we'll leave this for here. Okay, then it's just the basic townspeople. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Grab these, move them over a bit just so I can see. Christ, there's a lot of people. Okay. Whoops. What did I do? I must have undone. Okay, so let's just move these down. So we've got all the way up to Jody Lewis. Awesome. Then it's... Okay, so that's all the townspeople for the time being. Honestly, what I'm probably going to do is pick maybe a couple. Name, gift, day, level of stocking. Yeah. So now we've got that set up. Let's organize this a little bit better. Okay. So first, why don't we actually make the conscious decision? Let's pick out a bachelorette. How do we do that? Villagers. Nope. I guess we already had this. So, who are the bachelorettes that we can pull from? We've got Abigail, Haley, Leah, Maru, and Penny. Like, I'll definitely do all of them, but still. Do all of them, but still. Maybe, okay. So who are these people, and what do they do? What do they actually, like, do as a thing? I don't know. I guess we don't have to make a decision after a little while. So what's the easiest one we can pick up? Pumpkin would have been easy. Chocolate cake's a pain in the ass. Apple, fire quartz, diamonds. We can just drop diamonds on people. Okay, so Abigail... Ooh, Abigail likes mayo. That is something we have in high degree. Even if she doesn't like it as much, it's a hell of a lot easier to get than pumpkins or amethyst right now. Ask Shell who she wants to pretend to be. I mean, if we wanted to be, like, just generic here, Leah's an artist. So that's probably our obvious one to go with. It would be either that or Abigail, because purple. Wow. That's some pretty substantial evolution of characters. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so there's purple hair, Abigail, Haley. What is... I'm probably not going for Haley. Coconuts. Interesting. Also mayonnaise. Okay, so we want Leah. Leah likes wine slash... Oh, what was the other thing that Leah really liked? That we have goat cheese. Haley likes mayo and honey. Like, I could probably go for some of these other things, but they'd probably be a pain in the ass. Cherries. I could save up a bunch of cherries really easily and give to her. Okay, that's Haley. Okay. What else do we want to do? Stop cheating, Wander. What? You want me to trial and error this shit? Ugh. That'd be a pain in the ass. I never want to do that. Okay, so that's Haley. That's Leah. So, honestly, Leah will probably be the easiest to romance. Yeah, honestly, I think if we're going to be trying to come up with a stand-in for Shell, Leah is the easiest one. Just because artist and nervous to display it to the public. That pretty much gets her down. Otherwise, it would be like purple hair chick just because purple. But whatever. Okay, what is she like? Gold bars. Okay, that's really easy to work with. And cauliflowers. Interesting. How the hell do you spell cauliflower? I'm just gonna copy and paste it because that's a pain in the ass. There we go. And lastly, penny. I'm just gonna figure out exactly proper cheating here just because. So, melons, diamonds, poppies. Fuck it, I don't know. I might just ask her between... Because I've been streaming this one enough tonight anyway. It might not be a bad idea to switch games soon. You know what? Why don't we hold off on stalking too much for the time being? I don't like cauliflower. Why don't we just hold off on this? I'll ask Shell just so we don't offend her. So, what are my levels? So I'm maxed on mining, but not foraging, fishing, or combat. In fact, they're, wow, all even 9s. Madness. Okay. Swing by here. Actually, no, we'll leave that for a while longer. What else do we want to do? I guess keep foraging. Because if I can max out my other thing. Okay. I can max up my foraging stat. We've already given Linus... Yeah, so I'll just focus on Linus for the time being, who likes a lot of stuff that I'm carrying. Let's see. I guess it's 10 a.m. Why don't we go pick up a pig and a sheep? That's easy to work with. And then after today, and then I'll go switch to some other things. I got some roguelikes I can play or whatnot. I have no idea. Oh yeah, let's check the bat cave. That's one thing I decidedly have not bothered with in quite some time. Probably should have. Well, somebody will like that. We need to get some more chests here. You know what? I'm gonna leave the chest over here, full of forage and stuff, and we'll call it the chest of friendship, because somebody's got to like all of this stuff. Yeah, so we'll leave the cheese to go cheese, the honey, the diamond. So that'll be the chest of friendship. We'll figure it out past that. Okay, so let's go buy some livestock. And then probably go back to fishing, because I really want to max that skill out. Everything else kind of runs a little bit low bar, because maxing out skills is going to be not helpful, but worthwhile. Purchase animals. Pig. Turn in the sunfish. Yes. I should turn in the sunfish. Oh, right. I can use my mouse to speed it over. Okay, so what are we gonna name the new animal? Baconator. Duh. And purchase animals. Sheep. What am I gonna name the sheep? Names are just rolling in chat. And some of them are... Okay. Some of them are just Butt Cave and Buttman, and I don't think that works. Okay. It's a sheep. Let's see what the random generator has for the time being. Petabel, Wappy, Witzo, Grupu, Sholo, Drakello, Bitsa. These are nonsense. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Aries. Aries is a sheep, right? Guess I'm still on this, so you all get to see. Aries is a ram. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so now we've got a lamb that gets to be Aries. Now let's go fishing. And then what else do we want to do? Yeah, pretty much just fishing until I max my skill. We'll friend stock Linus for a while. Just because Groot. Funny. No, that'll probably be my next that'll probably be my next goat. Gets to be Groot. If I remember and I make another one. Honestly, I'm kind of low bar on, getting... I'm a little disinterested in... Oh, right. We might as well eat the rest of the trout soup. I'm a little disinterested in getting more livestock, honestly, just because I'm not that interested. They're not that useful, but why not? Okay. But yeah, I'll properly get the dumb list of stalking people done. And then we can, plan for that. Or I could just not tell Shell and it doesn't matter, because she's never going to watch the series anyway. Especially not to this length. So it doesn't really matter. It still feels weird, like I could totally just play this game without doing, like, bothering with it at all. I'm getting surprisingly sleepy. I guess I have been streaming since, what, 9, so I've already been going for... What time is it? I guess I've already been going for 4 hours, so go figure. Combo that with, crippling technical issues. Go figure I'm gonna get a little sleepy. So maybe what we'll do is finish this day off, I'll compile the list, have Shell pick the perfect, stand-in character for her. Or we just don't tell her, I don't know, I'll make that decision later. And then, go play, like, Black Sea Odyssey or something. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, Black Sea and then... almost perfect line down. There we go. And then, Witch in the 100 Night. Just because I am running out of content for that game. And need more. I really, really hope your girlfriend isn't that jealous. It's more so that she doesn't like it. Yeah, she is kind of jealous. She's a bit possessive. But also, like, she doesn't really see the point of romance in video games. So, like, we played Mass Effect 3 and romance nobody as femshep. And then we ended up having a surprise sex scene with the, Promethean, which was a bit of a... That was funny. But no, she doesn't like romance in video games. If you're already taken, what's the point? She's still getting over some of these things, but she's very much like the... I am her first boyfriend, fiancé, and, you know, presumably husband. So, the concept of sharing me with anybody is still kind of taking some time to set in. I forgot that could happen in Citadel. It's actually really hard to get that cutscene. If and when I play Mass Effect, I'm probably going to aim for that. Just because the Javik surprise is hilarious. I could not stop laughing. And Shell was, of course, pissed because she thought it was incredibly sexist. And then I looked it up, and it turns out you can only get the Javik surprise as a femshep. I was really pissed about that, actually. So for people that don't know, in Mass Effect 3, there's the Citadel DLC where you more or less throw a party and reminisce and whatever, and it's kind of just like, here's cameos for every character, as well as, like, as well as like a memorial for a couple that, you know, haven't died or whatever, or did die along the way, and so on and so forth. But so if you never choose a romance option in all of Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and you avoid everybody's advances, in 3 specifically, and you almost can end up with, the other guy, the, like, new kind of jockish guy, whose name I forget. It was something Hispanic, I think. But, yeah, so if you romance nobody as FemShep, you get a one-night stand with Javik, and you wake up in bed, and it's like, let's never talk about this again. And it was hilarious. I thought it was really goofy. It only happens with FemShep, though. If you're male shepherd, you wake up alone. There's no choice to... You have no choice in the matter if you're FemShep. You always get the one-night stand. I'm pissed about this. Because I want it to be that if you're FemShep or male shep and you're completely loveless, I absolutely think, no matter what, if you've gotten to Citadel and managed to avoid romance completely, you should wake up with Javik. And I'm just really disappointed. I thought you could wake up with EDI if you're male. Only if you haven't pushed, like, supported her relationship with Joker. If you've been supporting her relationship with Joker, they very, like, you will not wake up with Edie. Though it is a possibility. Tali for life. Who did I end up romancing? I think I ended up romancing Liara. The first time I played back in high school. And then I didn't bother. Part of the reason why I never, like, bothered with the romance stuff, for the most part, in, Mass Effect, was I almost never talked to my crewmates in Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3. I was just like, alright, let's go off and shoot shit. What, you mean sit around and talk to people for, like, an hour? Ugh. I could also never find them in the ship, because the ship layout changed between all 3 Mass Effect games, and that screwed with my head. More than I thought it would, honestly. But, I don't know. I don't care too much about, like, romance in games, just because it just seems like a nuisance. And, like, I guess I prefer it when the romance is canon, is actually written in. You know, when you don't get a choice in the matter. Like, what's a good example? There are very few bad ones. Well, no, there are very few, like, good romances where, like, it's only one option. Otherwise, usually it's just kind of weird and almost chauvinistic. What's a good one? I guess I really like Tales of Symphonia. That was a pretty good implied romance as you went through that one. You might have had some different options there, but it felt like it was pretty much just you have one option. But there was very little, like, put into the concept of romance for that game, so it didn't matter that much. Can you fish the crab pots from where you are? No. No, my bobber just comes back. What's a good one? I mean, honestly, there's some, like, disagreement over it, but I actually really liked Final Fantasy X, because it was, like, it was just super obvious, and you knew it was there, and it's like, alright, whatever. This is cool. Wasn't there, like, also, like, Cloud and Tifa? I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to Final Fantasy 15, because they might actually bother to flesh that out. Or not at all. And I don't really give a shit. Fuck, what other games had romance in it in a good way? Curious if you could snag the items from them if you fish them. Ha! No. I also don't want to. I want none of those items. Crab pots have been just wildly disappointing in this game. It's like, check the crab pot. Oh, glasses. Hurrah. Oh, fuck. What games had romance that was fun? Not a hell. No idea. It's such a, like, a minimal thing. It's either you get a lot of options and it feels kind of lackluster, or it's just, like, one-sided or dumb. Or implied, but never expanded on. I could never play a visual novel, I think. I don't think I could ever get away with it anyway. Threw out a few visual novels, but since most of those are dating sims, it's kind of redundant. Yeah. Alright, didn't Persona have, like, a really, really extensive dating system? I never have actually beaten a Persona game, so it's a little bit hard to remember. I don't know. Yeah, Persona had dating. Undertale had a good dating system. You're right. Undertale had a very, very fun dating system. Both dates were amazing. Persona had good romance that actually made sense. I'm really looking forward to Persona 5. I have no idea if I'm going to bother with that system. I probably will. But I'm really looking forward to Persona 5 when that one comes out. That's later this year, right? I think it is. I'm super down for that. Because I've never actually played and beaten a Persona game. And I'm probably not going to go back and play 3 and 4 just because. But I would not mind playing those. I played a substantial amount of Persona 3 on my PSP in retrospect, but never beat it. Yeah, remember in Persona 4 you can upgrade people by being friends with them. I thought that was actually a really good system. Like, that game did a kind of interesting job of, like, trying to maintain friendship as a functional thing. Star Ocean had a decent romance. Oh, I barely remember. I only got, like, part of the way through that game. I am really looking forward to the new Star Ocean, honestly. Actually, both of them. Aren't they making 2? Or remaking 2? I've not been paying full attention there. But the new Star Ocean should be fun. Just find the girl you want and dump all the fish in their mail. Fish presents. I mean, somebody's got to want fish. And boy, when we find that person, they're gonna get fish. Okay, that's it for the night. Real life has a very complicated romance system. Hardy har har. I don't know. Yeah, romance sucks. And most things. Whoa. Okay, for a second I thought all of the kegs had lit up, and I'm just like, I'm not ready for this. Yeah, so let's make a little bit more money. Let's drop off the mayo. The bream. The chubs. Got a lot of chubs today. Glasses. Driftwood. Okay! Perfect. Let's go to bed. And then probably go play some Black Sea Odyssey, just so I have something to do. To wake back up. Because I am sleepy. Did I get fishing level 10? Son of a bitch. Man, how many fish do I have to catch for that? Lots. It's raining. Awesome. Looking forward to that.